This is Tash.
Do you want 5 minutes by yourself? Can I, or can I?
No, not 5 minutes.
I can pause?
No, I've got something to say.
Oh, what have you got to say?
We watched episode 1, and instead of deciding to, wait a week or so and do episode 2, we decided to press on straight away and make episode 2. Alright, now you can pause it. Whilst he's out there, I thought I'd read you a paragraph of this book. Sunrunner's Fire by Melanie Ron. Chapter 27, Riven Rock Canyon, 35 Spring. Riven pressed his back to the ragged wall of the cave, breathing hard. He had just used hated sunlight for the 5th time that day, trying to find Mariba. There had been nothing from her, not the slightest whisper. He had been about to search on the noonday sun when Paul's acceptance had come to him, a declamation as powerful as a storm wind through pines. The satisfaction of having an affirmative answer at last had not survived his failure to find Mariba. Now it was getting on towards sunset. Soon the sky would blacken and the stars would pock the night. Now I got to that bit, pock the night, and I was like, the stars will pock the night. It's really funny, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. Anyway, soon the sky would blacken and the stars would pock the night. He must accept that he would face Paul alone. Alone. Alright. I'm going to put it on standby again.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you could fit here. Tash could fit over here. You should test it.
I think she wants to go in the middle.
Come on, Tash, over. Move over. Alright, Tash, you better introduce yourself. This is Tash. Her whole name is Tashika Blash. And Tash is 8. 8.5. Wow. 8 nearly a half years old.
Yeah,
and you're going to see some footage of Tash. Tell you what, if these episodes carry on, Tash is going to show you all her tricks.
She's generally pretty obedient, except when it comes off getting a comfy chair next to Karyn.
Yeah. She's really old faithful, really.
And she's less obedient, although she still loves me, which is nice.
That's because Adam's got the energy to run around kickball and all that kind of stuff. Actually, I read them a little bit whilst you're away. I couldn't help myself. I turned the video on. What, you know? You're spying through the window or something.
It wasn't particularly well hidden. It's like I didn't think reading was a crime. So last time I looked, you actually just kept reading. Last time I walked out of the room or something, so you weren't trying to hide the fact that you were reading.
Oh, well, that's interesting because I've discovered.
I turned you into a Melanie Ron junkie.
Oh, no. I discovered that I can only concentrate on one thing at a time. Like, you know how people can listen, like be on the telephone and you can tell them something and they can talk to you and talk to the person on the phone at the same time? Hey!
Have a little sip.
Have a little sip. Well, I can't hear other people, but I do try to talk to other people on the phone, even though I know that if people try to talk to me, I can't hear them. I can only concentrate on one thing at a time. So that would mean if I was reading out loud, I wouldn't notice if you walked into the room, probably. Anyway, did you like that little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Soon the sky would blacken and the stars would pock the night. Ah! Adam, tell me what you saw tonight.
I saw the biggest bloody shooting star that I've ever seen. It was like just about behind where the camera is right now, actually. Probably about 10 feet, and I was just sitting out there looking outside, and this big bloody white light went as quick as I could see. It's like the biggest thing I've ever seen, down and out of view. I thought, was that an aeroplane? But then I saw an aeroplane go past, and it was like 1/4 of the size that I actually saw, and it was really, really quick. It was going about 20 times the speed of the aeroplane, and sort of this big white bit just went very quick. And I thought to myself, that was the biggest shooting star I've ever seen. felt like, and I thought to myself, that was big enough to be on the news because it was so bloody big.
So what's the date today? It's the 29th of October 2001. There you go.
So, yeah,
maybe this is a spaceship crashing.
Spaceship crashing, first contact.
Whoa! In the middle of this stupid war against terrorism. That's the one. Do you remember when we were in Adelaide and it was what, 3 years ago or something like that? And there was that report on like page 2 or page 3.
Oh, that one.
And it was on a newspaper article in the respected newspaper about
the advertiser.
The advertiser's that respected newspaper? Yeah.
It is in Adelaide. Right?
It is in Adelaide. Okay.
Except for you get like footy on the front page, but other than that, it's a respected
Is it where the Crows winning?
Yeah, well, that was the Crows winning or losing. I don't know. Last time I left, they were winning, but like since then, I hear snippets that they're losing, and like they're probably less on the front pages these days. And I don't know what underpants the players wearing. It's really interesting first page news, but I think like other articles are like more appropriate. Anyway, that's the end of my spiel about the advertiser, but that probably relates to like all the newspapers. But anyway, back to Kaz.
Yeah, so this article was about seeing an unidentified flying object above continents of, I think it was like England and down to the coast of France and Italy and something like that. Anyway, they sent out their battle flights, fleets, planes, whatever, I can't remember exactly which, and they got to a certain distance from the object, and the object took off in a zigzag path.
Yeah, I wish I still had the article. I'd like do the whole Zoom thing. Would have been a really great thing to keep hold of because I remember it well. I remember ringing Dave up, and Dave had already read it and going, "Oh, Dave, good, Aussie name that one." Dave,
Good Aussie friend.
Yeah, well, good Aussie friend, I suppose, because Dave's a good name anywhere, I suppose. Don't have to be in Australia. I'm sure there's a few good Daves around the world.
Everybody's got Dave.
Everyone's got Dave. Exactly the same as what you're getting now.
Actually, we're going to start praying. We don't mention your name, I think.
the who's in Australia, according to like
Kaz Adz. The who's in Richardson.
Oh, that's really good. The who's. It's like we're definitely not the who's. You might talk about the who's and the whens, but not very often.
No.
What the hell?
Again. It was really shocking. I remember being really shocked that it was actually in the newspaper. And I was like, okay, this is positive proof to everybody that, we don't have to do what we're doing in the world, it just always meant certain things to me to get like the positive proof. And that didn't really happen. Everybody just went, let's just get back to normal life.
You got like 2 paragraphs on page 11, and you're just sort of reading it going, why wasn't this front page news? Because it was unexplainable. And we should have a little bit of music.
No, it's because people can't.
Or we can't handle it. I've read like these flying things. I don't really have much more to say about that. We've all seen the X-Files. It's like what much more can you say? So I'll just finish my glass of water.
Do you want me to run over and turn it off?
Yeah, your turn to shake your bum.
No, I don't think so.
Well, yeah. Alright, your turn.
It's actually really Tash's turn, but since she's a dog, I'll have her go.
Yes.
Let's see, Hudson say she's a bitch.